that inner knowing, and because of the doctors being adamant that I would not recuperate, I had a very shaky start to my recovery. I was in the hospital for about 30 days. I had about 5 operations during that 30 days. I finally get to the point where they tell me I'm going to physical therapy. I am so excited about that because everybody in the hospital had been telling me I would never walk again, I'd never move again. And so in my mind, I thought I was going to physical therapy and their goal would be to help me learn to move again. Well, that was a short lifespan to that because when I got to physical therapy, their goal was to uh, get me to accept that I was going to be disabled. And they were going to teach me how to move and shift so that I would be less of a burden on the people who were trying to move me, help me, pick me up, put me down. And so we started physical therapy on the wrong foot. I told them that I knew I could be better and I wanted them to teach me how to walk again and move again. And they got me some more pills and some more counseling. And again, I was back in denial and I refused to accept my plight. And so it was a very depressing time also. At the time, if I could have killed myself, I wanted to kill myself. But the depression went up and down, but that inner knowing would keep on coming back. And so at a point when I quit physical therapy, I got back in touch with the temple in New York City where I had learned this healing movement arts, this healing movement Qigong. Um, and for those who don't know, when I was 13 years old, I was admitted into a Buddhist temple in Chinatown in New York City through an odd set of circumstances, which I won't go into right now. But in that Buddhist temple, they practiced healing movements, the healing Qigong exercises. The monks there took care of the Chinese people in Chinatown who would come in for their aches and pains. They used the monks for their medical needs. The monks did acupuncture, they did herbs, they did massage, and they did this real slow motion exercises called Qigong. At the time, I thought they were some kind of martial arts, but I now know and I learned that this was medical Qigong.